YouTube and Facebook. What's going on, guys? I hope you are doing well on this Tuesday evening. So I haven't been live in a while, so I figured let me hop in and talk to you guys about makeup I regret buying. Often on my channel, I try to keep it positive and always do the good things and not tear anybody down, but there's a lot of times where you spend your money on makeup and then you regret what you bought. And if it's really bad, then I'm going to do a negative review, but I try not to have too much negativity going on. So, let's get started with the things I regret buying. Real quick note though, I do not regret buying this, but I did want to share one of my new favorite lip products. So I'm wearing it right now. This is the Fenty Beauty Popsicle Hydrating Lip Stain. These things are so small. I'm like, ooh, thank goodness for contacts. But this is the shade Strawberry Sangria. And I topped it off with Fenty Beauty Lip Oil, something I do regret buying, but we'll talk about that later. So I just put it on. I had been wearing it for a few hours, talking and stuff, Zoom calls, and then it dried down a little bit. So I did put like some lip oil on top to kind of like rejuvenate it. So that's what I'm wearing for my lips. So, clear, full, separate disclaimer. Do like the Fenty lip Popsicles. These are cute. You should get them. On to the things I regret buying. So since we are in, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Fenty products here. So let's talk about it. Body Lava. I already gave this a bad review, did a full video, but like I said, it transfers places. You have to use a lot of it to have it be seen on deep, dark skin tones. Or at least I should say deep. I think that's the category I'm in. But by the time you use all the pumps, so that way your legs are actually shiny enough, if anybody goes near you with a light colored thing on, you are going to transfer onto them and it's going to be so embarrassing. Some people do set it with powder or setting spray, but this is ridiculous. I'm like, if I'm already arms and legs covered in this stuff, now I'm going to take setting spray and put it all over my arms? Like, that's too much. So I'm trying to figure out a way to use this. I've been mixing it with my lotion. That's kind of cool, and it doesn't transfer as much, but then it doesn't shimmer or show as much. So that's sad. Regret buying that. Are we gonna stick with the Fenty? Let's do it. These are the Fenty Bullet lipsticks. I want to see if I could find the correct one. Okay, so this is why I regret these lipsticks. The idea of a reusable lipstick bullet situation is cool. One, these things were so problematic to put together. They had to do like 18 different marketing campaigns to try to explain how to put it together. Do you see how that chunk is bitten out the end of it? Like how it's gone? There you go. You see how it's gone? It's because it's inside the cover. Hold on. You guys see that red spot? So that's where this basically bit off the top of this. You have to be so careful with how you put it in and how you use the packaging. This, I think the shade was MVP, and then like Nude School or Mauve School or something. That was this other shade I bought. They're nothing. Oh, here we go. Scholarship Sister. The name is on the side. So it's the Scholarship Sister. And then this one is the MVP. So MVP is the one that has the chunk missing out of it. You have to very, very be careful how you put it back and everything. Like with a normal lipstick case, like if you left the lipstick up ajar a little bit, the MAC, like a MAC one, it would just sit on top and it wouldn't close. But this one, because it has that click, it clicks close and takes a bite out of the top of your lipstick. These lipsticks are cute. They are an okay formula, but by the time you add up the price of the bullet in the case, it's no longer worth it as a lipstick. And that's that on that. This is the Heat Lemon Lava. For some reason, the glitter flecks in these get really drying on dry lips. Like this one is really, really drying. And it seems like it's almost like a face flex or like a different kind of lip product, and that it doesn't, or a different kind of makeup product, and that is not really good for lips. So I don't like this. This is my least favorite. It's a heat and it just doesn't, I don't like it at all. Next is the Fenty Skin Cherry, what is this? Cherry Treat Conditioning Lip Oil. It's not bad, but it's not worth the money. So that's why I put it in the regret buying it. There's going to be a couple of products like that. Like this is a good lip oil, but considering that there's drugstore lip oils that cost half the price and are better, that makes it a regret. So that's that. Next we have, I hate to do this to Auntie Pat because she's amazing. Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Setting Powder. It's funny, you'll hear a lot of people talk about her other stuff, but nobody talks about the setting powder. It's a great setting powder. I kind of like it. The shade is my summertime shade, as you can see. So this is like the perfect shade for me now. The issue is the price and the packaging. So Laura Mercier's setting powder, I'm pretty sure, is cheaper than this, and you get a full ounce of product. This only gives you 0.17 ounces of product, and that is not enough. Because I only use this in the summertime, I've been able to have this for a little bit, and it doesn't, like I said, it's too dark for me in the spring and the fall and the winter. Like this is literally deep in summer. Like I have to be this tan for it to work. And considering the price and the amount of product you get, it just isn't the best. I don't think it performs exponentially better than other powders I've used. It's pretty similar. It does work very effectively in terms of stopping shine, helping your makeup last, using it as a makeup primer. It does all those things great, but so does Laura Mercier for twice the product and a cheaper price. So sorry, Auntie Pat. I don't know. Like I get she's high end, but like most high-end products at least give you an ounce. For the loose powders anyway. This is Glowish by Huda Beauty, the Luminous Pressed Powder Compact. I kind of played myself with this one. I have the shade Deep Tan, and this is more of a springtime. As you can see, it's a little bit lighter. This is more of like my springtime transitioning into the beginning summer powder. This powder does exactly what it says it's gonna do. It's glowy, so dry skin beauties definitely go get this thing. But if you have oily skin, I mean, when you want to set your cheeks, maybe you want a little glow. But in terms of my forehead, I just put powder on it just now, and it's like, okay, so she has like a little natural satin finish, but it's not the full oiliness that my forehead loves to be at. And I don't like a glowy powder. This is a glowy powder. It just does not work well for me. I did want to try it because I'm like, how glowy can a glowy powder be? Like, I feel like it's not gonna be that glowy, but it is really, really glowy. So if you have oily skin, be careful for this. Or only use it on places where you're okay with it being shiny. So like cheeks or wherever. All right. Kevin Aquan Glass Glow Face Illuminizer in Spectrum Bronze. I love this. It's a phenomenal product. It's a lot of money for what it does. I have the Milani kind of dupe, even though it's a much smaller packaging. I love this when I go on vacation though, like to give me that extra bronze look because I'm already tan and I like won't put any makeup. I'll just put this like more on my cheeks and then like on like my nose and little forehead and like my chin. Love this stuff. It's amazing and it works great. It's just that for the price, there are so many liquid highlighter dupes out now. It's a little expensive for what it does, but it is good though. I mean, just I don't know if I would have want to buy it again. I don't think I'm ever buying it again. Wow. Oh, I should have stayed on brand with Huda Beauty since I have other stuff here. But so this is the Huda Beauty lip contour in the shade Warm Brown. So that is the shade. Perfectly fine lip liner, but another brand where it's like it works the same as others. And that's the shade right there. That's the swatch. So it's like my perfect nude. It's not better than like ColourPop lip liners. It's not better than, it has like a little sharpening thing at the bottom. It's not better than ColourPop. It's not better than Wet n Wild. It's not better than other drugstore lip liners. So then it doesn't make it seem worth the money. And that's that on that. Same thing with these lipsticks. Huda Beauty. What are these lipsticks? The cream stick lipstick. I have Sweet Cheeks and I have Angel. So I'll show you guys Angel, which is like this pinky color. Again, really great. They're great lipsticks. They work good, but they're not better than Revlon. And for me, when I judge lipsticks in terms of are they worth the money and should I be happy I bought them, Revlon is the drugstore standard for lipsticks, and then MAC slash YSL are the high end standard. So if your lipstick is comparable to Revlon, then I'm fine with that because Revlon lipsticks are great, but I expect to pay Revlon prices. If you want these prices, it should be the same as YSL. So, nope. Or at least MAC. Another Huda Beauty thing, since we're on a roll, this is the Full Filter Skin Finish. This is a great, this is a wintertime foundation for me, which because it had to become a wintertime foundation because it is oily. I don't know if you guys see how it has like that shine already on it, and I just applied it because I have combination skin. I prefer the ones that don't have that automatic satiny finish. I think it's interesting that the default of a full filter is a shiny face. But she makes her products are really created for her, and she has really dry skin, so I think that makes sense. It's funny, this if I put this on now, I would look crazy, or maybe I do it as like a highlight. But this is what I look like in the winter time, sad face, because the sun doesn't want to come out in New York in the winter. But yeah, so it's just really, really more oily. And there's other brands like Merit Beauty, Bobbi Brown, Hourglass that just don't have that same issue with the stick foundation, and I prefer those. So not gonna buy that again probably. Milk makeup. This I did a video complaining about these when I got them. The electric glossy lip plumpers. They smell horrible. It smells like bug spray or like something that you would put in your garden to get rid of pests. It's really, really horrible. I don't even know. I keep these because whenever I buy stuff, it's so hard for me to throw away things, even though it doesn't work. And I already contaminated it with all my germs, so I can't even give it to somebody. But these smell really horrible. They burn a little, and they're just bad, bad, bad products. It's funny, milk for me, they are either it's perfect, it's amazing, and I love it, or it's trash. And those are trash. That's it. Rare Beauty bronzer stick. This is the shade Full of Life. It's actually funny, when this first came out and I first got it, I loved it. And the reason why I loved it is because in the wintertime, as you can see, oh, it's perfect to show you on my hands. Hold on, let me close this up. This is what it looks like. But if you look on my hands, this is what my face skin color would be in the wintertime. And then that's my contour. So that totally makes sense. But if you look at my face now for summertime, it basically would be closer to like a foundation kind of shade and less of a contour shade. And I don't love that for me. My other contours in terms of Huda Beauty Tantour, Fenty Beauty Cream Bronzer, and Powder Bronzer are both cool slash neutral based. So when I tan, I can still use them as a contour. It's just less drastic because my face has like a redder undertone when I tan. And this basically just becomes foundation when I tan. Even on my hand, you could kind of see it like almost disappearing. And that's supposed to be a contour. It's also a little too red, so I can't then use it as a full contour. So I mean, I can't use that as a full foundation, so that doesn't work either. As much as I love the creaminess of it, how it applies, the finish of it, that it blends really beautiful. I can basically only wear this in the winter time and like the early weeks of spring before I start really going outside. And I don't like that how it's limiting because all my other contours and bronzers I can use all year round. So I kind of regret buying that a little bit. I'm less regretful because it was my first, third second or third Rare Beauty product. I really like the Rare Beauty, the blush, the bronze, the highlighter, the lip stuff was nice. So this was like the first miss from them, which I mean that's doing great that I was able to buy all those things. And this was the first miss, but I really feel like they're about to launch more shades next summer. Like everyone complained that these were too red, and I think that they are gonna come out with a neutral one or a cool tone one for next summer. I think they're going to extend the range. There are some other bronzers that are still coming out and I want to try. I can't believe that people are still launching bronzers in August. I mean, I'm here for it because I contour with bronzers, so I think it's super fun. But I'm also curious, is like, well, I mean, you use bronzer to make your face look more tan. So maybe if you're like about the spray tan life, then you're gonna need bronzer all year. So it doesn't matter when it launches. But it used to be in yesteryear that it was a very strict launch your bronzer by May deadline, and if you didn't, then your bronzer was just going to wait till next year. So I really like that those kinds of rules are a little bit broken, but then it's also kind of weird, like you coming up with the bronzer now, but we'll see. Like I said, I love a good bronzer, and there's a few more out there that I want to try. Since we're here chatting, why don't we also take a look at some of the new makeup launches that are coming out? Heading over to the one and only Trend Mood on Instagram because she always posts the new things. Oh, okay. So now makeup I regret buying into makeup I want to buy. I literally just talked about makeup I regret, and now I'm instantly thinking of additional things I want. The Sephora Best Skin Ever concealer. I don't know if you guys have seen the video for that. I definitely want to try that. Tremmood seemed to be liking it. I think when she swatched them and stuff, and I feel like she was saying good things. So then I was like, Strokes Invisible Beard. I think I want to try that. I also, this has been an issue for me for years. So like the foundation I'm wearing right now is the Charlotte Tilbury Photoless Face enhancer, and I like love it. It looks great. I think it looks like real skin. It's phenomenal. And then people will ask me like, oh, so what's a foundation? And I'm like, this $50 Charlotte Tilbury thing. And then people are like, no, I'm not buying that. So I'm constantly trying to make sure I integrate a low affordable drugstore, however you want to describe it, skin products in terms of base and foundation and concealer. So I really want to try the best skin ever. The only thing is my skin is now, I bought the Charlotte Tilbury in my summer shade. So I'm now transitioning back to my paleness for the fall. So I don't want to buy too many new complexion products, but we'll see. Maybe coming soon. Some nail polish. I don't care about that. Apparently, what is this? KVD Beauty had a whole like influencer trip, and for these new lip stuff that they're relaunching. And I mean, when Kate Von D had originally come out with her brand, I love the lip stuff, and I even bought them for other people because I was just like, these are so phenomenal. We'll see. I'm kind of over it now. The shades look new. I mean, there's definitely like a full shade range. I think there's like a purple all the way to like a light tan. So, but I'm just not really checking for it. ColourPop came up with a hair color line because I guess releasing a collection every week wasn't enough for makeup. Natasha Denona's new stuff looks like something that she already created before. That definitely looks like stuff she already did. It's not special. Anything else that looks interesting? Oh, I already was talking before about the stop buzzing. I was already talking before about bronzer. So the bronzer that I specifically really want to try that made me want to, even though bronzers are fake done, is the Merit Beauty bronzer. I love Merit Beauty's what do you call this thing? The Minimalist Perfecting Complexion Stick. This is one of my fave foundations, especially right now. I'm in this shade Chestnut. So Chestnut is the product I love, love, love that. New video on this coming soon. I didn't even want to mention this in the products I regret buying because I love that thing. But they're coming out with a new bronzer and I want to try that. Melt Cosmetics is also came out with a matte powder bronzer and I want to try that. I haven't tried many things from Melt, so that's why I'm just kind of considering that. And then that's really it. Okay, Ali came out with this new cherry fragrance that looks interesting too. And anything else that I see on here that I'm interested in? No. That's it. Like I said, this is not makeup. This is skincare, but the milky toner from Fenty Beauty. So, because the toner I use now is a milky kind of toner from Kiehl's, and it's almost done. So I'm interested to see what the Fenty Beauty one is like. So that is it for the makeup I regret buying in summer. I'm definitely getting to the point where I'm getting to a more minimalistic makeup look in terms of really coming down to just brows, mascara, lip, and then complexion for special occasions. I'm trying to get back into eyeshadow because I love eyeshadow. When I go out, I'm like always putting on eyeshadow. But in terms of for every day, I usually don't do that. But I'm really loving this Charlotte Tilbury complexion enhancer. Let me tell you guys what shade I'm in because it looks so beautiful. Like it really looks like my real face. And the few times I have been able to wear this out in the street, people think it's my regular skin. They don't think it's makeup. So love that for me. But in terms of the price, like I said, it is high end. So I know that people are like, oh, share something that is going to be helpful or more affordable, which I totally understand. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. That's what it is. And there's 3 ways you can use it. You can use it as a concealer, as a foundation, and as a highlight. So I use it as a concealer. So as you can see, all the darkness underneath my eyes is gone. And then I put a little bit on the sides of my mouth just to kind of cover up some of that discoloration. And then that way the rest of my natural skin could kind of come through, and it's like a seamless match. Like you can barely see it. So I really, really like it. There are minis for $15. It looks like a lot of them are sold out. I'm pretty sure I'm the shade Deep, more mahogany for deeper tones. Yes, I think I'm the shade Deep, which is not even that deep. So yeah, you got to work on that, Charlotte. But and of course, there's no mini Deep, but 6.5 looks like it might be a nice highlight for me. I might have to go back and check that out. Yeah, because I think I'm 8. I'm pretty sure I'm 8. Either 7 or 8, one of those two. But I feel like I'm 8. And that's it for me. I hope you guys are doing well. Are there any new makeup things that you want to pick up? What are you interested in? Is there anything that you regret purchasing? I was going crazy on the lip oils, and I'm actually surprised that I only regret buying the Fenty one. I really thought that like half of them I was going to hate, and that the best one was going to be the Ulta drugstore one. But there were so many other lip oils that I really did like. So I do have a video on that coming soon. But the Fenty one, also another reason that made me regret buying this Fenty one is everybody had sold out. I ended up having to get it from Kohl's. I don't really buy anything from Kohl's, so then I don't really have no coupon codes or no points really, so I can't get any kind of special discount. And then I'm waiting for it to come in the mail and all this hoopla because Fenty Beauty, oh my god, their lip oil, they finally did it. They came out with one, and really the Popsicles were what ended up being best. Only thing I will say about the Popsicles is they vary drastically based on what color you're wearing. I did a try on video on my channel where I had a burnt orange shirt and both shades look burnt orange. And only one shade was supposed to be orange. The Zesty one was supposed to be orange. What is it? Zesty Bestie, I think is the name of it. Yeah, Zesty Bestie. So I mean, since we're here playing in makeup, why don't I swatch these? I already have a whole crazy swatched up hand. So this is Zesty Bestie. It's like it's like a true kind of orange. So I'll swatch it. They are lip stains, so it's not as opaque, but they do give you a lot of color, as you can see. So that's Zesty Bestie. And just to be clear, I do not regret buying these. I love these. That's why they're right by my computer little setup, because they're amazing and I wear them every day. I usually alternate. Today was a strawberry sangria day. And that is strawberry sangria. So the orange one is Zesty Bestie. The red is strawberry sangria. They're really true to color, and the descriptions are pretty accurate. So these are 2 of the shades. I'm probably going to go and buy the other 2. One was like a berry pink, and I forgot what the third color was. If it's like a raspberry, then I might not buy it because that's kind of similar to this one already. But really, really love these. They're so soft, and they do give you that little shine reflection when you first put them on, almost like a lip gloss. But like I said, I was wearing this for a few hours. It dried down, and the only benefit this has is to like re-moisten it on top. That's currently the best application of this product, which technically a lip oil you're supposed to be able to wear on its own and have it look like a lip gloss and be really cute. But this one does not give that. So I basically just use it to put on top of the Popsicles to make them shiny again. So thank you so much for coming to my live. I definitely did not think I'd be on here this long, but especially since I got things to do. I'm gonna talk to you guys tomorrow. No, maybe. I have videos launching. Make sure you subscribe. Write in the comments of the video so that way we can chat. If you like this video, like the video. If you're looking for anything beauty, hair, skin, nails, tech, travel, you are going to want to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on any of the great videos that I make here, right? So thank you so much for joining me. Have a good night, day, whatever time you watch this. And I will see you guys soon, all right? So talk to you later. Bye.